My cervical mucus never gets egg white.
While a lot of health websites say that's what you should look for to know it is your fertile time, it does not always look like that.
Why would not the cervical mucus look egg white?
If you are using an injectable contraceptive that suppresses fertility, you won't ovulate, so the cervical mucus often won't take on that consistency.
I do not use that type of contraceptive.
If your hormones are really out of whack due to a thyroid problem, the egg white consistency does not kick in then either.
If I had a thyroid problem, I'd be asking for advice about that, not this.
The cervical mucus becomes clear, watery and slippery for about 24 hours during the fertile time.
And I'm not seeing it.
You may not be seeing it if you're not checking often enough. After all, from one morning to the next may be enough to miss it.
And if I miss it, I will miss a fertile time frame.
As if your husband will be upset about the suggestion to have sex every night instead, to make sure you do not miss it.
I'm more concerned it indicates something is wrong.
Your body shifts from thick, white and sticky cervical mucus to clear, watery and slippery like an egg white in response to the higher hormone levels around ovulation.
Yeah, it turns on that other type.
Your body doesn't have an on-off switch like that, though I'm sure there are women who wish it did. However, the day before and after ovulation, it is in transition.
That word has so many connotations these days that I do not like the sound of it.
The cervical mucus will be kind of white, somewhat slippery and less sticky for the day before and after ovulation. It is often described as being like lotion.
I've seen that type of cervical mucus.
You'll see that type of cervical mucus around the time you ovulate. And if you have an infection or another reason for the mucus production to be high, that may be the only type you have.
If I have an infection, I have a reason to see a doctor anyway.
The cervical mucus being like lotion could last for 3 days around the time you ovulate, since not all women develop the clear, egg white consistency.
But that means I'm fertile somewhere in there.
Track your basal body temperature, and you'll know when you ovulated because the temperature spikes the day after you ovulate.
I wish all measures is too late except to know what to expect next month.